Damn, why everybody scared of Houston? What's up with Houston?
They won last year, didn't they?
I honestly,
Did they?
I'm an NBA fan at this point.
Because Zach about to take them down tomorrow, though.
Man, shout out Lil Bro, man.
Shout out Lil Bro.
For
That's what
sure.
I'm trying to say this whole time.
Shout out Lil Bro,
We
man.
wanted to hear your story, though.
Right. Lil Bro about to go crazy. You said he leading the league in assists or something,
Leading
right?
the country in assists right now. Yeah,
for
He
sure.
having a good
Hoop,
season. I'm
man.
happy for him, man.
When did that get crazy for y'all? Like where, I'm sure y'all was super competitive, but like, when did it become like a thing where he's like, I'm a fan of Big Bro?
Yeah.
You a fan of him because you competitive for so
Right.
long.
I think he's always been like a fan of me for real.
Yeah.
Like always looking up to the old bro, but
For
like,
sure.
and I've always liked watching his game, but really recently we can start talking about it for real. Actually, know
High
how
level
we feel
now.
about it, like for real.
Yeah,
It's just like he got 19.
that's
type
cool,
shit.
bro.
It's cool though. It's
That's
cool to bounce
cool.
off. We can really play ones now, bang.
Yeah,
You know, so
We
your
win this
dad
side.
got to be hype,
Every
bro.
time
That's
I'm
sick.
All right.
What?
every time.
We gonna hear him.
Every time.
He gonna see this and we gonna
Yeah.
figure it out.
You know.
He gonna get drafted to the Pacers,
Yeah,
bro.
you know.
Watch.
Ooh.
That'd
real.
be crazy. Get drafted to the Pacers.
That would be
I
crazy.
still
You
think
know
it's
who should
crazy.
Be, be a Pacer, bro? Who? Jacob. My
Jacob,
brother.
Lil Bro.
What?
Is he in New York still?
No.
Where
He
he
in
at?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
He hooping. He
Hooping?
averaging like 30 right
Yeah,
now.
Lil Bro's the guns.
He probably bust your ass.
Relax.
No?
That's what I said.
He got game.
That's what I said.
He got game.
I want to see that
Yeah,
though. I ain't
word.
gonna
Like,
lie.
what we talking about, OB? It's
Try to see that
different.
That's what I was trying to see.
he gonna watch this?
It's different. Lil Bro always got a different
I'm
advantage.
Y'all
telling
gonna
you,
gas
boy.
his head up.
He gonna try
We
to-
gonna
You
Bully
probably
ball.
want to said it. We just give
No,
him his
yeah,
flowers.
I was
Big
trying to
bro
show
ball,
love to
bro.
little
Shit.
bro.
So what?
Should be a Pacer.
So what though? Is levels
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's different.
respect.
And the ones is
He got to
It's a
come to
different
camp too,
Obi.
Yeah.
and we gonna put y'all on different
Kick it
teams.
wicked.
it get wicked. Yeah, it's different.
That's sick.
But that's the mindset that I feel like y'all would have. Y'all wouldn't play college kids right now. It's like no disrespect to them, but it's just like, I do this.
But you ain't ISOing in college though.
Bro,
They
but-
gon'
They gonna
you
scout
think,
your
you think we
ass.
Have
shifting
you
the
ever
lead?
have you
Like,
ever went back to your college and hoop like right after you got drafted? You
Yeah.
went
yeah,
back
that
to,
joint was
like,
too easy.
You felt like you was gonna be all NBA
point
next year.
pace.
Sure.
That's a fact.
And it's like
That's
how,
a fact. Yeah.
And it's way slow. You're like, damn, these dudes. used
But
to
they
be
not in
bad.
game. They not in game mindset though.
And they ain't got no scouting report. Them dudes are listening to what coach said at
Yeah,
that level.
they
bro.
just out
Don't
there.
let him do
You
that.
just
They
got
ain't
done
letting
hooping.
you.
but y'all there, and so they gonna go extra hard.
Exactly.
I'm just looking at it from a standpoint of like someone that's never played basketball like that, but I've seen some open runs in the summer, and it's like it really is the random 15th man on the bench that's like, whoa, like
That's
he
a
really
fact.
does have.
I
game.
just
word.
that's a fact. I also feel like it's like you trying to judge a team that AAU team that ain't got no jerseys or no shoes, and they come out there and run y'all ass too. So it's like you thinking you gon' it's sweet,
That's a fact.
but it ain't.
Them be the ones.
Yeah,
Them be
bro.
dogs.
That be the night y'all missing all the shots and shit. It'd be crazy. It work like that. That's
Nah,
crazy to
facts.
think about though.
This is sponsored by Row. Fellas, everybody knows a girl spots confidence, and so you always have to have your confidence on point. And how you stay confident is always being prepared, and how you be prepared is knowing that you're gonna do the job when the time comes. So be prepared and get Row Sparks. Row Sparks is a 2-in-1 prescription for guys who need a secret weapon. So that way you can leave feeling like a superhero after you have a good time with your girl. Row Sparks dissolves and gets to work in 15 minutes. Row Sparks gives you that boost to last longer, so everybody leaves satisfied. Row connects guys with a medical provider all online, so you never have to have the awkward in-person conversation. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a reoccurring plan. Connect with a provider at row.co/backyard to see if Row Sparks is right for you. That's ro.co/backyard for $15 off your reoccurring order. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved. Do not undergo FDA safety effectiveness or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to row.co/safety-info.
Drew, though, you said you went to Florida first 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you went to Gonzaga 1 year, right?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit, bro.
22.
I remember
I mean, I
watching.
started at Florida. I went to high school in Florida. Effects, you already knew that.
Yeah, of course.
So it was like
Nembhard.
Cheese was there, and he was about to leave.
Yep.
So it was like a good opening spot for me to
Chioza.
go at. Yeah. So then I went there. We had a good squad. We were like preseason top 5. Had the talent. I felt like we just didn't put it together.
Yeah.
And I didn't like how we played offense personally.
Was Matt McCall there?
Matt McCall, nah.
No. Who was your head coach at the time?
Mike White.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't like how we ran it. And I was always watching those late night games, Gonzaga. And they play that ball movement, kind of read and react stuff,
Yeah.
playing off each other, play fast. And growing up, I played a lot of like that in Canada, FIBA and stuff like that. So I felt comfortable going there. And then we had the #1 team both years I was there. We had a lot of talent, won a lot. It was a place where I can get better for real.
Who was in Gonzaga with you that year?
My first year was Jay Suggs, me,
Suggs.
Corey Kispert, Julian Strother was on that team.
Strother.
And Drew Timmy was like player of the year that
Timmy.
year. He was killing. And then my second year, Chet came in.
Yeah.
Julian Strother got some more minutes and stuff like that.
Got better.
We had a solid squad though. A couple guys that have like 2-way contracts.
That's sick, bro. I could imagine
nice.
you and Suggs in practice or something. Was y'all
Oh,
going
yeah.
at it like that?
OD.
That's
Every
crazy.
day. Every
Love
day.
that. Love that.
But you said you went to Montverde?
Yeah.
Who'd you
I
play
went
with
for
there?
2 years. I went with RJ Barrett I played with.
Mhm.
Trying to think of the NBA players I played with. We actually didn't have that many. Sandro, Mamu Kelishvili,
Scotty
played on that.
Nah.
Was that? Nah. He played like
You was
year
probably.
after.
It was just a few
It
guys.
was just
there,
like 2 or 3 those years.
Yeah.
It wasn't crazy, but we had good. Like we went undefeated, won the season. You know, Coach Boyle gonna make you pick up full court. He gonna be smacking the ground.
Yelling, cussing you out.
Yeah, we was
Spitting his
we
gum
was
out
playing
on
harder.
accident.
I felt like we were just like playing harder and
Yep.
like more prepared than any other team. For real.
Yep.
Who you think the best Montverde team is?
Little
Best
bro.
Montverde team.
Yeah, they had some little
I think that
killers
year,
on that team.
Yeah.
He
Who?
just said something like that. I saw him
Scotty
talking like
Scotty.
Barnes, Kane, yeah, that
Hey, this
team.
was
recent
vicious.
team though they got with like Cooper and those young boys, they cooked.
Yeah, they
cooking
were
in college
nice
right
too.
now.
They
Oh,
were
yeah,
nice.
well,
They weren't better than us though.
You was there.
Who's on your team?
Just Ben, Casey Hill,
Yeah,
Dakari,
Casey Hill
Devin
was in high
Williams.
school too.
Like we were nice,
That's his squad. So.
but
Yeah.
Scotty and
They
them
was
was
different.
different, bro.
Kane, yeah,
They had
like
Dayron
6 NBA
Sharp.
players.
Yeah, they was wild.
5
random
first-rounders,
dudes.
one and
They
done.
was wild.
Moses
They was highlight
Moody.
tape every
OD.
game.
Yep.
yeah.
Kevin Boyle just left there.
Yeah, he went to Aspire.
Spire. Shout
I
out
haven't-
Kevin
I haven't
Boyle. You
got
got
to
that
talk to
bread.
him. Yeah,
Man.
facts, he had to.
You had to, bro. How you
But it's
leaving
that-
Mount Bird, bro? That shit
Had
set up
to.
for success. It's
And
like
to
Kentucky.
Florida.
Yeah,
Come on.
bro.
You went straight there from Canada?
I did 2 years in high school in Canada, and I went there. Yeah.
What was that decision? Like it was just like this was best for me, or
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of Canadian dudes going there at the time, so that was kind of like the movement at that point. Everybody was going
Filter.
to play overseas.
Show.
I mean, over in America, prep schools, and I felt like I needed some more competition. I felt like I was one of the best players in Toronto, like my 9th, 10th grade year. So it's like need
Yeah.
something different. I was like power forward size, you know.
Especially
something
there.
different, bro.
Everybody's
Power
short.
forward.
Yeah, I was like guard and power forwards, one of the tallest players, but I played point. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like in Toronto, bro, it's the
Actually,
filter.
helps show.
The filter system isn't like it could be better.
It definitely could.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
A
Like,
lot of dudes is leaving.
There's a lot of talent there. Just the filter system isn't as good.
you played
Yeah.
AAU in the States, or you?
Played back in Canada with you play.
Okay.
They in the EYBL.
Because I remember we were talking to Vando, and Vando was saying like nobody knew how good Shea was when he went to UK at first, because he wasn't on the circuits, he wasn't
Right.
playing,
Yeah.
and so he said that like first practice, it was just like hold on. Like,
Yeah, he was super under the radar and kind of came out of nowhere. And they had, I think, some like point guards ranked ahead of him at the time too. And he got game.
Nice.
He got good
He
out of
got good.
nowhere for sure,
Yeah.
bro.
He
Him
works.
and
He works.
Nikhil, like I just never heard of him. Never. And then you look up, they both doing the same. They in the league. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Word.
I mean, for sure, Canada's
Both
got.
mine.
I mean, it goes back to the Olympics. Y'all definitely have, I guess, should get a better filtration system because y'all one of the best teams in
We
the
got
world.
talent. We got damn near 20, 25 NBA players now. So
Mhm.
ain't no excuse to not get a medal going
Mhm.
forward.
Yep. Y'all heard him.
You just
Ooh,
gotta
y'all
get
gonna
it
get one?
going together. You know what I'm saying?
Why
get
didn't
one?
Yeah, we gonna get one. 2028. LA.
didn't is it Edie from Canada?
Yeah,
Why
that's
he
a
play
good
with-
pickup for us right now.
Huge.
I think his team didn't let him play this
Oh,
summer.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's that. I mean, y'all not.
That's what we
the
need. We need
size.
some bigs. We need some.
Well, y'all gonna have
Some more
him and
depth there.
all four wing
Yeah.
forwards out there matching up against anybody, bro. And then y'all got MVP on y'all team. Can't nobody guard them.
We got some defense over there.
They gonna get some medals, bro.
He gonna get
Canada gonna be scary in the Olympics, bro.
What's the difference in like basketball style of like going and playing the Olympics with all those guys that are on that level?
Bruisers
versus-
are fucking valuable.
Yeah.
Bruisers, bro.
It's physical out there for sure. I was like, there's some calls I felt like were so obvious. I was looking at the refs like, yo,
I
this
see
is
you,
crazy.
bro. You was going
like,
crazy on the
yo,
refs.
It was different though. The spacing's different. The game's shorter. Like
Yup.
I feel like it's more like college where every possession matters so much.
bro.
You know, like there's so many more possessions in the NBA where
Yep.
you
can't
get a
just
shot
find
off.
the-
You can't just get a
shot off,
Like,
find
you
the
need to
flow.
really get a good shot for the team every possession.
Yeah.
But
You
that's
said it was the fouling, like it was obvious. How did you
Yeah.
get through that during that time? Like, what made you be like, all right, what direction did you go after that? Was you just like, I'm gonna keep talking to the refs? Like, what?
I'm gonna just play more physical and probably talk less to the refs because
Right.
it's not gonna really do much. And half of them don't even speak English, so it's
Right.
like I'm going up to them. They're like, right,
Bro,
Quiet.
that was a hell of an experience.
They
bro.
quick
Say
to take
nothing
it,
to him.
That was a hell of an experience watching it from the sideline because I'm getting to see all y'all in a different element, different environment. Like I said, I'm watching Jamal. I'm watching all these dudes coming from their home, their background, their team, going right into this setting where they got to be egoless, selfless to make this work as a team. And then you see, I'm like I said, I'm tuned into you because I'm watching you coming off of a season. Like I said, you just got pages, did everything. How you gonna translate that to this side, this style? And like I said, I seen you chirping at the refs, going crazy, but you was finding your strides. But you had a lot of dudes ahead of you, which I'm surely that'll fizzle out. You'll find your way.
Yeah.
But that was so cool to watch that from that perspective. I'm watching the USA. I'm watching Jokic in Serbia. I'm watching Giannis in Greece. Like all those dudes find a way to elevate their team to make them better. Like it was crazy. And the fouls, like you said, bro, like them refs do not call foul out there, bro. Get elbowed anyway, push, two hands.
Look like.
Bro, it's crazy.
Who we watch Canada play? Was it Australia?
I think we watched y'all play Greece and Lithuania, maybe. Did y'all play Lithuania?
no. We played Greece, Spain, and
Argentina, maybe?
no, Greece, Spain, and what was it?
We saw y'all in
Australia.
Australia. We
Then
saw y'all
France.
exhibition maybe first.
Maybe exhibition
Yeah.
against.
The
Giddy.
exhibition versus
What?
USA
Yeah, it
though
was against
was,
Patty, Giddy, all them.
that was
Because
like,
Yeah,
I think y'all went
Patty's-
down a little
Patty's
bit in the
nice
beginning,
and-
right? And then y'all came back.
Yeah.
I think RJ went crazy that game
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't really remember for real, but talking about those dudes overseas though, some of those guys come to life out there. Like Patty
Right.
Mills,
Right.
dangerous.
Right.
Evan Fournier, maybe not this year, but a couple
Every
years back,
time,
boy,
yeah.
nice.
yes.
Bro, he's a
Dude,
killer.
he's
So
That
it
was
was dangerous.
Shoot, even like
Good.
Bogdanovich,
Yeah,
bro, he's a killer,
He can
dude. You
hoop,
won't
so.
see that. You'll see it in the league here and there, but like when they in their element,
It's
dude,
different.
they'll cut you, bro.
Yeah,
Real.
word. Word.
It's cool, bro. I always wanted to play. Playing for your team, your country, bro, is different. And like you said, the style of play is completely different. It's like college. You know, just get your shot up, get a rhythm going. Hell no, this matters.
every
Way
possession
less
matters.
possessions.